Hello, everyone! Have you ever thought about the last time you bought a new phone? Or maybe when you grabbed a buy one, get one free coffee? Well, behind those everyday decisions are two really powerful marketing tools. One is called personal selling, and the other is sales promotion. Today, we're going to look at how these two things work and how companies use them to talk to us every single day. So, let's start with a really simple question for you to think about. How do companies get you to buy their stuff? Is it because a salesperson was really helpful? Or was it a special deal you just couldn't miss? We're going to explore all of this as we get into how marketing really works. Okay, here's our plan for today. First, we'll talk about selling face-to-face, the human side of things. We'll look at the 7 steps that every good salesperson follows. Then we're going to switch gears and talk about how companies get you to buy right now. We'll look at deals for customers like us and also some of the behind-the-scenes deals made with businesses. Right. First up, let's talk about the most classic way of selling face-to-face. This is what we call personal selling, and it's all about that power of a real human connection. So what is personal selling? Well, it's pretty much what it sounds like. It's when a salesperson talks directly to you, one-on-one. But, and this is important, the goal isn't just about making one sale. It's about building a good long-term relationship. For example, think about when you go to Fortress to buy a new phone. The person who helps you, who answers your questions, and finds the right model for you, that is perfect personal selling in action. So how does a salesperson actually do this? How do they build that relationship? Well, it's not just about being friendly. It's actually a process. A really good salesperson follows a kind of plan, and it usually has 7 key steps that take a customer all the way from just being interested to being really happy with their purchase. This picture here really shows you that whole journey. It's a path, right? It starts with just finding people who might want to buy something, and it ends with making sure they're happy, even long after they've paid. And look at that key message at the bottom. The goal of all of this is to build a good long-term relationship with the customer. That's how companies make money in the long run. Okay, let's break down the first 4 steps. It all starts with number 1, prospecting and qualifying. This just means finding the right people who might actually want what you're selling. Then, pre-approach. This is like doing your homework. You learn about the customer before you even talk to them. Number 3 is the approach. That's the first hello, that important first impression. And finally, number 4, presentation and demonstration. This is where you show the customer how the product can help them, like showing them exactly how a new phone can take amazing pictures. All right, now for the final steps. This is where you really build that trust. Number 5, handling objections, is when the customer has questions or concerns, like, is this phone's battery really good? This is your chance to answer honestly. Then, closing is the moment you actually ask them to buy the product. But it's not over. The last step, follow-up, is so important. This is when you call or email them later to check if they're happy. It shows you care about them, not just about their money. Okay, so we've talked about that personal one-on-one way of selling. But what about those times when a company wants a lot of people to buy something and buy it right now? Well, that brings us to our next topic. Sales promotion. Sales promotion is all about creating excitement. It's about giving you a special offer, but only for a short time, to make you feel like you need to buy it now. The perfect Hong Kong example, think about 7-Eleven. When they have a buy one, get one free offer on a drink, you know it's not going to be there next week. That's sales promotion. It creates that feeling of urgency. And this slide makes the difference really, really clear. On the left, you've got personal selling. It's one-to-one, it's focused on building relationships, and it's a long-term goal. But on the right, you have sales promotion. That's for many people at once. It's focused on giving you a special deal, and the goal is totally short-term. Make a sale now. Now, this is important. Companies don't just use promotions on us, the customers. They actually have 2 main targets. When a promotion is for you and me, we call it a consumer promotion. But when a company like Coca-Cola offers a deal to a supermarket like Welcome or a shop like Watson's, that's called a trade promotion. So let's look at consumer promotions first. These are the deals you see every single day. You see them when you're walking around a shopping mall in Hong Kong or just scrolling on your phone. They are everywhere. So here are some of the most common types. You have samples, when you're in Park and Shop and someone gives you a free little taste of a new drink, that's a sample. Coupons, you all know these, right? That little code you look for on the Food Panda app to save some money. Price packs are when you see 2 for the price of 1 on a bag of snacks. And premiums. That's when you get a free gift for buying something, like getting a free glass when you buy some beer. And there's more.
Advertising specialties are those useful little gifts with a company's name on them, like a free pen from a bank. You know those displays of chewing gum and snacks right at the checkout counter at Circle K? That's a pop promotion, or point of purchase promotion. Then you have contests, where you get a chance to win something, and big ones, like event marketing, where a huge brand sponsors a concert or a festival.
Okay, so we've seen all the promotions that are trying to get our attention. But what about the promotions that happen behind the scenes? These are the trade promotions, the deals between the companies that make the products and the shops that sell them.
So, the main goal of a trade promotion is to convince a big store, like Welcome, to do two things. First, to even agree to sell a new product in their store. And second, to give it a good spot on the shelf, maybe right at eye level where everyone can see it.
So how do they do this? They have a bunch of tools. They might just offer a simple discount if the store buys a lot of product, or an allowance, which is money to help the store pay for advertising. Sometimes they give free goods, like buy 10 boxes, get 1 box free. And this one is interesting, push money. This is a cash bonus paid directly to the staff in the store to encourage them to sell or push one product more than another.
Okay, so let's put it all together. Here's the main idea to remember. Personal selling is all about building relationships. It's the long game. Sales promotion is all about creating urgency. It's the short game, getting you to buy now. Both are super important ways that companies sell their products.
So, I have a little challenge for you. Next time you're out, maybe you're in a shopping mall in Mongkok, or you're just on your phone using an app, I want you to look around with new eyes. Try to see if you can spot these different types of personal selling and sales promotions. Now that you know what to look for, I think you'll be surprised by how many you can find.